Hey, welcome to the channel, Scott Scott's HTX, and hopefully this is the riding portion of the last couple of videos I did. I did the trailer portion, and you can watch that. Pretty cool stuff, I think. And people are starting to show up. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning, and people are starting to show up. I kind of like how everybody just, or some people just pull right from the bays and unload and block the drive. But yeah, whatever. It's, you know, in and out. They'll get through it. You know, I understand it's heavy stuff and they want to get into the base as quickly, as efficiently as possible. Not a big deal. It rained earlier and it looks like it's cleared up. Although pretty cloudy, and there is no rain in the forecast. So there's no rain in the forecast. Or rain about 5 o'clock in the morning either. But it kind of just went on through. Anyway, I'll do as much filming as I can. Hope you guys are well, and we'll see you later.
okay, my GoPro battery's not working, or I'm not going out. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. So, and I'm gonna take a break on this session, but I've actually made gains this time around. I actually ran a 239, and then I got black flagged in the last lap. They said something was hanging off my bike, and nothing was hanging off my bike, and sent me back out. So I'm going to take a break for a session, and then I'm going to take the last session.
I was really pleased with what I did on the track this weekend, honestly. This is my first time I've been running with the advanced group. I got promoted from the experienced group to the advanced group last year, but I haven't had a chance to run with them because that was at the last of the season. I think I held my own, quite honestly. Maybe ran with 50% of them, maybe a little bit more, not quite sure. But I did have some people come up to me that were fairly advanced and fast riders saying I was holding my own. So I appreciate that. Thank you for those comments. I am trying. I don't have anything really in the way of verifying that. This Solo 2 is having some trouble at COTA, and I'm not the only one. My friend has one too, or had one, and he's having trouble as well. He took his off his bike and threw it in the trash. Literally just threw it away. Said it's $400 down the drain. This is odd because I have a same company AIM on my race cart, and it's perfect. It knows where I'm on the track all the time. It probably knows where I'm at right now. It's just that good. So this really baffles me why this is having trouble. But I'm gonna have to figure out something else. Out of the entire weekend when I had this running, I got 2 laps recorded. 2. They both said I was in the 230s, and I'm really happy about that. Honestly, that's about, a 7 to 8 second knockoff from last season. No way perfect. I left so much out on the track. I'll be the first one to admit it. Comments are welcome, of course. I left so much out there on the track. I had two things, or a couple things that I felt were the result of that, and I could have run much faster time. And I'm hoping next session I capitalize on this knowledge and understand this. First one is, I ran like pump gas on this, and I was down like 10 miles an hour on the straights. And I don't always just rip it through the straights. I like the corners a lot better. But this was down like 10 miles an hour. You can see on previous episodes where I've gone 160 down the back straight. 150 is all I could get. And what do I say? I'm hoping that's the case. The bike's running fine. I don't think it's anything to do with the bike. I'm attributing it to the fuel. The other thing is, I was missing my brake markers almost all day long. I could not get the confidence to get past the old brake markers that I had. Not because of my experience, quite honestly, but because, well, I'm attributing it to the T-style floating rotors I put on and the race pads that I put on here right before this track day session. I didn't realize how much of a difference that would make, and it made a huge difference, and I couldn't get the confidence in myself to go past my old braking markers and slamming the brakes. There was so much more braking left. I was coasting through the corners on a lot of the times, and I just couldn't break through that barrier, not 100%. I could get past it like 50-60% and still leaving a lot left on the track. So actually that's a good thing when you think about it, because I think I have a lot more time to capture on the corners, and I don't think that's really a negative. I did some really good things. I can turn left pretty decently. I could get my knee down. I'm a little bit more flexible on this side of my body. On my right side, I'm not, and I've never been able to get my knee down on the right side until this weekend. And there's the proof right there. See that little itty bitty mark right there? It's so cute. I just love it. But I actually did get down my knee down on the right side, and that will continue. So, what can I say? On the last video, I will say this. On the last video I showed in the last lap, I was coming off the track. I was getting kind of tired, and I said, I'll just pull off. But my friend, I looked over, and there was my friend, and I said, I know he runs in the 230s, low 230s to mid 235s, in the low 230s. I thought, if I can stay with him, I'd be really, really happy. So I pulled back. That's what I was doing on that last session, was pulling back on the track and sticking with him. And I was kind of happy that I thought I could anyway. So and he was helping me actually. Before that, he was actually behind me, and he was watching me. And it was really cool of him, quite honestly. I didn't realize he was behind me, and he was following me and gave me a couple pointers that I could use when I go back out there again. So thank you, Rick, for doing that. You also notice we got black flagged. Let me explain what happened there. I saw the black flag the first lap, and I didn't show you the first lap on the film. And I looked at it and I said, that can't be for me. I know I'm not doing anything wrong. And I looked at my bike, and there was no smoke. There wasn't anything falling off my bike. I didn't know what it was. And I looked behind me and I saw that Rick was pulling off. So they must have black flagged him, right? So I burn around the track again, and there it is again. That guy's pointing that flag at me. He's telling me to get off. I'm like, what have I done? I haven't done anything. Pulled it off, and basically, there was nothing wrong with my bike. Maybe you could see the guy's like, man, maybe we got the wrong guy. I don't know. Maybe they said, hey, the red Ducati. Do you know how many red Ducatis around on the track? Anyway, so I went back. I tore back out there and did a couple more laps. That explains that. Can't wait to get back out there again. So much fun. Hope you guys can join me. You guys keep on keeping on. Catch you next time.